Does it go?
Everything is a go. Well, I'll start early as everyone's already waiting.
4 minutes.
So we have the Master of Fear says, "Hey,
Hey,
hey to you."
Master of Fear.
Yeah, that's a high
That's
standard.
serious. That's some serious right there.
Marty's here. Pimp tweet ahoy! Thank you, Marty. That is the one thing I never never do. It's always in the beginning. Yo, Kara. There you go. Kara, the Master of Fear. All right, so what are we doing?
I enjoyed your Predator stream was pretty good the other day.
Yeah,
I enjoyed it.
It was good. Yeah, thanks to Marty. Nothing to do with me, of course.
You can't get all the credit all the time, you know.
Yeah. But enough of Predator. We're onto the real deal now.
That's
a
right.
Proper action film.
That's right.
Not a half action, half alien sci-fi slasher. Pure action.
No, this is Arnie's like most badass film.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, as the character John Matrix, I mean, you know.
Yeah.
Because they make him out to be like he's almost supposed to be like a John Wick. You know what I mean? He retired from, and it's a lot like that movie too. You know.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
He retired from the bullshit. You know, he's trying to be happy. They come along, and instead of killing his dog, they take his daughter, and then he goes and kills everybody.
As we expect him to do. And now I can't get my phone to work. It's going to skew it. God damn it. Right. Yes, we're doing Commando. So, you got 2 VHS there? What do you got?
I got an 86 and a 99 release.
What have I got? I got 2 as well. Oh, okay. Chairs on backwards. So, this one's the early one, the all-time greats, even though, copyright 1995, packaging was 89, so within 4 years, it was an all-time great, which is obvious, of course.
Yeah, of course.
And then this one, they never, it doesn't say the packaging. Well, it's very small, I can't read it. But this one's, it's still Fox Video, so it's a later release. What do yours say? Do they say let's party, or do they say anything? No.
This one doesn't say. Nope, nothing. Neither.
Yeah, because the UK ones say somewhere someone. Oh yeah, somehow someone's going to pay. And then this one says let's party, which doesn't make much sense in the film. But
let's party.
Yeah.
No, nothing on there. Just Commando. That's it. And Schwarzenegger.
Sir Schwarzenegger, as it should be, or President Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
He did try, bless him.
Well, if anybody could have done it, it would have been him. So.
Well, yeah, he seemed to be. I don't know if he was a popular governor or a good one, but.
Yeah, well, after the whole stuff with the maid and everything, he kind of kissed his chance goodbye there.
Yeah, that came out the last year of his governorship, isn't it? He might have been able to do something with the
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Presidential, because.
What you sipping on? Sipping on some rum and coke, or?
It's a Jack and Coke.
Oh, Jack and Coke. Excuse me.
As a celebration for monetization, which I probably won't make enough Mac ever to pay for the bottle. But
what's the standard for that? Like, what do you gotta?
You gotta have over 1,000 subs, 4,000 hours of watch time, and double security, and there's something else.
Huh.
I can't remember what it is. Now, let's have a look. So, this. Oh, sorry, wrong one. I'm trying to open my stream just to see, because I'm not seeing any. Just comment now. You got it on your phone?
Yeah.
Can you see if I miss? Is it broken again?
I don't know. I see comments.
Oh yeah, no, there it is. It's working. There we go. Franz is here. Hi, Franz. How are you, sir?
Hey, Franz.
Good to see you, sir. Now, I'm going to press play on mine, but it's at the beginning of the tape, so there's some trailers, or a trailer and some stuff, so we'll let that play.
Mine's already ready to roll.
Yours is ready to roll. I got my digital copy here. It's on ready to go, 00. Now, can you guess the trailer that's coming up? when it comes up. Yeah, that's legality saying we shouldn't be showing this, but
I don't even remember the trailers on mine.
Well, that's a good point. I guess they're probably different. Hey, Jeff, how are you?
Jeff, what's happening, buddy?
So yeah, this is the all-time greats. It's a compilation album, but we'll ignore that because it goes on quite long. It's a very good advert for back in the day because mixing all the trailers up. Right, the all-time greats. The Fly was on there. That was only a couple of years old.
Oh yeah.
So where are we? This came out. This is another one that had a big gap. Right, here we go.
85, right?
Yeah. Is this the definitive Schwarzenegger film? Not the best, yeah, but maybe the film that sums up Arnie appeal more than anything else. Yeah. That's what people say.
For sure.
Yeah, definitely.
This was his, like, in my opinion anyway, this was his, like, most invincible character that he's ever played.
Yeah. And he was very keen to do it because he'd either been playing barbarians or robots. So
yeah.
It was a family man that was
started off with a normal guy or something.
Yeah, it was a normal guy, so I thought definitely going to do that.
Yeah,
and we thank him. So yeah, there's the film. AJ's here, and AJ has never seen this film.
What?
Are you a human being male that's alive?
Come on.
Go and watch it there now, immediately. Hang on, yeah.
I don't know, man. This was my number one, obviously.
Yeah. It came out in 85. All right, man, I'll get to that. Right. I can't stay, unfortunately. I was also watching an Arnie film myself. A double feature, actually. Just finished T1. I'm actually on T2. Jeff, you're supposed to be here for tomorrow for Arnie. Look, there he is in Raw Deal. Tomorrow night with Jeff. Nobody gives Arnie a Raw Deal. So catch the replay. Thanks, Jeff. So yeah, Franz was right. Raw Deal is the trailer.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to tell on a tiny screen, but there we go. Right, it's queued up. 20th Century Fox is playing, and we go. We're off. Brothers from Other Mothers is here. Just tuning in, boys. I'll watch it tonight after work. Yes. Thanks for joining us.
What's up, bye.
Anyway, good evening, good day, or good afternoon, I guess.
Afternoon.
From all the way over there. Now, why do they go through this weird plan to kill everyone? Like turning up on the wrong day as garbage men to trick one person to run out to them when they could just go in and shoot him in his bed.
You know, to do all this, to go through all of this and not be sure that this is even going. Maybe the guy doesn't give a shit about his garbage.
Yeah, I wouldn't get up.
Or maybe he makes his wife take it out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
they're putting a lot of effort into this plan straight away.
What were they going to do? Just like do it every day until he came out?
Yeah, it's no one else runs out to give their garbage. Oh yeah,
not like that, man. Like both of them are woken right up from it, you know.
Well, exactly. I sound like the garbage. How noisy are the garbage men? Because they're quite off the road. Yeah. See you tomorrow, Jeff. Garbage day. Definitely. So Heather has the same outcome. Len Dog's here.
What's up, Len Dogs?
Doesn't need reviewing. It's a perfect film for entertainment.
Just needs watching. That's all.
This guy's not recycling either. He's grabbing newspapers and everything, chucking it.
No, man. And there's 85. They didn't recycle shit.
But yeah, so this is the first part of their plan. Kill off all of, and none of these people that they kill look like people that were in Arnie's group.
No, they don't match John Matrix. That's for sure.
Yeah. So yeah, they empty 2 Uzis into him, and he's got 3 bullet holes. So they must have missed a lot.
Right in the middle of the neighborhood too.
Yeah, no one's calling the police. No one's screaming, coming out shooting. And they just drive away in a very slow garbage truck.
And if you're going to do that, like you just did, why don't you just walk in there and shoot this guy?
Yeah, same with this guy. They go to his work and then run him over. And it's not guaranteed it's going to kill him.
You want to like torture them a little bit, play with them a little bit.
That's vinyl. You don't want leather. Leather's hot. It's uncomfortable. It cracks. Vinyl's
okay, start it up.
So he's standing on the side of the car there. And then, would you stand in front of a car someone's stealing?
No, I'd probably back up.
Yeah, say no, fuck it. I'll let the police get you.
I would have got out of the way.
Yeah, so he hits him. He slides off the bonnet, and then he's dead.
And yeah, he's dead.
But then Arnie's a faster car later just slides off the bonnet and gets up.
He's definitely not related to Riggs or Murtaugh or whatever Riggs there from Lethal Weapon, because
I guess special forces guys. And then
they never explained this part here. Like,
yeah, I guess because someone's supposed to have said "Good Morning, Wes" or something, which was his character in
Road Warrior,
Mad Max 2.
Mad Max, yeah.
So yeah.
Well, now that boat is sailing away with him on it, and he's there. You see him there.
He's in there, and then he's there. It shows. Where is it? Yeah, it's like. I'm ahead already, fucking thing, VHS. Right, there is going to be 4 minutes difference between our cut and the VHS cut. So yeah, he's in the cabin, he's steering, the boat explodes. So yeah, it's not just the same as the Dark Knight Rises there.
He's pretty good.
Uh-oh, who's this walking through the woods?
That's right.
Is that trouble?
Like I said, man, there's no other movie that really showcases him like this.
Exactly the same. Look.
That's close. You just make me free.
I can carry a log. Showing off now.
I think that if you put all Arnie's characters in like a battle royale, he would win.
Yeah, I think so.
I think the two runners up would be Dutch from Predator and maybe Conan.
Yeah.
He's the barbarian.
That hit sword doesn't stand much of a chance.
But I think John Matrix would have cleaned them all.
But yeah, here we go. So, sorry. I must confess, as Franz, I watched Silent Night, Deadly Night 1 and 2 on Christmas Eve. It's become a tradition. Yeah, it's nice to have a tradition. I usually watch a carry-on film on Christmas Eve because it's an old tradition. Someone's coming to get Arnie. Nothing much, boys. I missed the beginning. But what are your guys' favorite Arnie flick and least favorite Arnie flick? Ooh, shit. I think this might be my favorite because it's so quick and easy to watch.
This is definitely my favorite because there's many factors involved, but this is my favorite.
You just
my least favorite.
He's got the ice cream in the face. Least favorite.
Maybe Eraser.
Oh. Yeah. Doesn't have.
I would say Eraser maybe.
If Arnie wasn't in that, if it was another actor. Oh, Jenny. Now, do you think Arnie's got a bigger gap in his front teeth in this than any other films?
That's a good question.
It looked a lot more.
And now that you mention it, it does look a lot more.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I don't think it's because I'm closer up. I can see it better. Bennett! Yeah.
Because you don't really notice it like this in Terminator 2.
Yes, it's definitely. And then what was it? This was 85, so he just done two other things. This came out and fuck.
In 85?
Yeah, 85. What did he do? God damn it. I've been listening to it all day.
Red Sonja.
Yeah, that was it. Thank you. Yeah. And then you got young Melissa Alana, who just what's the TV show she was in? Who's the boss? And that was in its first year, and then this is a second film role. She beat out a lot of
actresses for this role, eh?
Mm.
Like Elizabeth Shue and Shannon Doherty and a whole bunch of them.
Yeah, pretty much. There's a lot of names that came out at that time, isn't it? And Arnie wasn't the first choice. It was Kiss's lead singer.
Gene Simmons. Can you imagine that?
Yeah. That'd be awesome.
I would have rather the second guy, Nick Nolte.
Nick
At
Nolte,
least
yes.
Nick Nolte would have been a better. Gene Simmons, come on.
And what is in her sandwich?
I don't know, but
We never find out. Yeah.
he's concerned about it.
The recent 4K is that? Yeah. Okay, I saw that. Hale Bennett. Yes, everyone loves Bennett. Yeah, he wasn't the original choice. It was Wings Hauser.
Yeah.
But they fired him on the first day, and then they had to get someone in quick, and then they hired Vernon Wells based on his Mad Max Day 2, and then of course they had the costume to fit Wings Hauser, and it doesn't fit.
That explains all Bennett's tight clothes, and you thought he was just a douchebag, but no.
Yeah. And then Vernon says his character loves Arnie's character, but wants to kill him, which is pretty obvious from the ending.
Oh yeah, for sure. He's definitely got a hard on for him.
that's So hang on. Release date October 4th, 1985 in the United States and Canada, of course.
Yep.
South Korea got it before us. Spain, Finland, Hong Kong, Netherlands, January 9th, 1986. Brazil, Australia, Portugal, West Germany, Austria, Denmark, Italy, Taiwan, France, Japan, and then finally United Kingdom, 21st of February, 1986.
Holy smokes.
Yeah, exactly. And then I saw it. I think I saw bits of it on home video in someone else's house. I mean, and then before I saw it myself fully.
Well, I had at that time I had like the movie channels, a cable box called First Choice. It was called. It was all the movie channels. My mother used to get it when my father was away on business, and she'd buy anything when people came to the door.
All right.
So someone came to the door selling the box with the movie channels, and I had the movie channels. I think that's where I saw this.
Makes sense. Yeah.
I can't really remember. I mean, I was 10 years old, so.
Oh, Ricky's not working, so that's a shame. Sheep is seducing counterpart. I'll take that. You see, Rambo versus Matrix. So yeah, that was 1985. Stallone had just done Rambo Part 2. So Arnie thought, I need to do something better.
Yep. Well,
and I think this one is more well received. So this
obviously
is another.
Rambo did better, but I mean,
yeah, it was a second film, so it did have a jumping off point, didn't it? Explain this to me. So they were killing off all his teammates, so the general would come and find Arnie. So they track the general. So how are they tracking the general? Because they turn up within 5 minutes of him turning up here.
They were right behind him, meaning.
Yeah, they weren't in a helicopter, but they were driving very fast behind him.
Somehow, four-wheelers or something. I don't know.
Yeah. They've all been given new identities, and there must have been a leak. But yeah, they've all been hit. And then he says he's leaving two of his best guys that get taken out in seconds because they don't smell the enemy coming.
Yeah.
Hi, Jay.
How you doing? That's what I'm saying, man. Everything like just points out to how badass Matrix is. You know what I mean?
We're gonna make a normal life here.
He's the John Wick of '85. I'm telling you.
Yeah. Oh, I've seen this a lot, but Total Recall is my personal favorite.
I love Total Recall. That was my number 2.
That's yeah. I'm trying to think. Twins was the first one I saw in the cinema, and then I think Total Recall was the first 18 of his I saw in the cinema.
I didn't see it. I wish I saw it in the theater. I did not.
I can't remember much about the experience, but I know I saw it. Rob, what size are your tunnels, and are you going any bigger?
No, they're 14 millimeters, and no, I'm not.
Good evening, Midnight Woodsman. There we go. So he's always welcome. Elizabeth Shue would be in her early 20s at this point. Yeah, maybe she out-aged herself because she was in Back to the Future 2, wasn't she, in '89?
Oh, she was in Karate Kid. What year was that?
Yeah, she was playing a 17-year-old. Oh, yeah, Arnie. How did Arnie smell the guys? So I'm guessing he knew they were suspicious. So then he tells her to go to the most obvious place while he goes to the secure locker room.
That's the only thing too. Is like she doesn't have like some kind of panic room or escape plan or something like that.
So yeah, because this is an 86-minute film on VHS here in the UK, but the digital copy is an hour and a half. So there's 4.5 minutes of extra stuff in the director's cut, as it's called.
Right.
Most of it happens at the shed scene later on.
Because I think they cut out a lot of it, for the UK release.
Yeah, there's a lot cut out, especially for the VHS. There's a guy with the buzzsaw in the head. The guy that
chopping off the arm.
I never saw the cut off the arm bit until I had the Blu-ray, and then
and the ending too. No, with the Bennett ending with the pipe.
Yeah, there's a bit of the steam coming out, and then there's an extra bit of Kirby talking every so often for the film.
Right.
And then there's a bit where Arnie tells Rodon Chong or whatever, Radon Chong, about his wife and what happened to her. So within, I don't know how long it took Arnie to run back from the shed, but this guy's propped the guy up on the door because he knew he was coming back through that way, and sat down and stole the girl.
Yeah.
They got 4K audio.
Thinks he's going to have a nice conversation with him,
Yeah. Right?
Wrong.
Yeah.
Boom.
I don't know if he's seen. Always thought the sandwich was probably Heinz sandwich bread. Oh, yeah, that's not nice. That's probably why I didn't like it. Right, there we go. Wrong. And then Arnie comes running out, so he sees they've escaped. Now, his plan here is also flawed.
It was improvised quickly,
He improvises like a Marine and adapts. Oh, it is playing. It's just the stupid tablet that stopped. Right, it'll be back. So yeah, if you watch closely, when he pushes the truck down the slope, there's a metal cable behind it that stops it going too far, I think.
Oh, yeah?
Not to spoil the film for anyone.
I thought he really did that.
I guess they could just redo the scene and then not lose the truck. The man's a beast.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I just saw it. There you go.
The TV on pause, or
it jumps in.
Your TV's not going, or what?
As soon as I get up, it'll fucking start. Yeah, hang on, let me refresh. Right. It'll be back in a second. So yeah, his plan is to smash the car with his daughter off the road.
Yeah. Or just get down there fast, I hope.
All right, let me reload this. Oh, it's gone. Right.
The action sequences of him sitting inside, they're kind of funny when you watch him. His face, and it looks like somebody's slapping him in the face with branches.
Yeah, someone smashing him in the face. Stop it! We'll get into the ending quotes already. I don't need a gun, John. And then so I don't know, was he supposed, because he's got no brakes, he's got no control of the vehicle, and then it's an 80s car, so of course as soon as it crashes it explodes.
Oh, yeah. It's instantly in flames.
Now someone was pointing out that he has a fight with all these men with guns and they don't use the guns, but they don't want him dead, they need him for the mission, so I don't know. Hey monkey, how are you? Right. God damn it, if I press the button it helps. There we go. There's a beat. Right. But yeah, then they use the old.
Chuck Norris would not look as good with camo paint on like the man is. After Arnie put on that camo paint, everybody else was like, I'm not trying to follow
yeah.
I'm not trying to follow up that, man. Standing there in his little black Speedos and shit.
Yeah, on that beach scene. Come on, TV, catch up. But yeah, he's on a. There isn't that much cover when he gets to the island anyway for all that camo paint.
Oh.
It's a few bushes.
It's only just to show how badass he is. It's got nothing to do with what he does after. Like, they can't see him because he's got black stuff on his face.
Yeah. And apparently the scar on Arnie's head when he's lying on this table is real because he did get damaged a few times. Because there was no stuntman at the time that could pose as him.
Yeah, they said he stabbed himself, I think, too, or something like that.
Yeah, he stabbed himself with one of the prop knives or one of the real knives. And then one of his other things was when he was Vernon Wells, he said, "Never give that man a real knife." And then we got Dan. Was it Hedion? I can never pronounce his name.
Number 1.
Who is trying to take over Valverde, is it? Which happens in Predator 2 and Die Hard 2.
Mm-hmm.
Also known as Phantom Commando in Austria.
Phantom Commando.
I like that. Have you seen Strike Commando?
I don't think so.
No. It's free on YouTube. I think it's a rip-off of this and Rambo. It's like they...
Oh yes, I saw it on YouTube. I was flipping through there last night, and then now that you mentioned it, I saw it there. No, I did not watch it.
Like half the story of Commando, half the story of Rambo 2, and they just mashed it together and filmed it very cheap.
Yeah, they got a bunch of those like Commando, Rambo rip-off movies on there.
Yeah. Now, what's his name? Dan Hedaya. Yeah. Anyway, David Patrick Kelly calls this film lousy, so it's probably because he goes out so quick.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I feel like everyone's top 5 or 3 or whatever Arnie films I did in my video last week. Cameo.
Cameo.
Hang on.
Cameo.
Yeah. Stupid. President Velasquez. Its version about 62 minutes. Oh, I thought it was someone at the window. That scared the shit out of me. Oh, the ITV version is about 62 minutes. That is true. There is so much. Like, it's unwatchable.
It's like a trailer almost.
Well, yeah, I guess it's an hour. They show the first hour, but with 20 minutes of adverts breaking it up. Then they have half an hour for the news. Then they get back to the film. What's correct? Is a butch, yes. That Colonel is the Hyper Valley version of Troutman. Yeah. Yeah, not as memorable as Troutman, is he? Oh, a bit of a local reference there. Hyper Valley, we don't have those yet. By the way, Rob, love the Army of Darkness shirt.
Thanks, man. My favorite. I always got it on.
There you go.
I laughed when I read that Bennett, he thought he would look like Freddie Mercury on steroids or something.
Yes, I'll be back. There we go. I think that was the second time he used it as a catchphrase. John, I'll be ready, John. But yeah, Vernon Wells had just done Weird Science, where he was doing his Mad Max character.
I love that movie. That's like I told you this before. That's one of my favorite movies ever.
All right, I'll mark that down. So yeah, how did they get him a passport and plane tickets and everything?
Like I said, it was 85, man. They slipped somebody a $20 bill.
Yeah,
they gave somebody a 20, and that was it. He got on the plane.
The exhaust smoke coming out of the truck, even though the engine isn't on. Shh. Poor stuntman. Got to have something.
Junker.
I want to see Bennett sing "Love Kills." That'd be awesome. I did tag Mr. Vernon, and I have invited him on before, but no response yet.
No response, eh?
Yeah, Striped Commando is a red-brown film. Very low budget. I can hear the corny repeating soundtrack in my head, even though I haven't got the film on. I've got it on here. So
I love this music, man.
Tuesday, what's her name? Tuesday Weld? Well, what's her name? Tuesday night. The stewardess, yeah. Chelsea Field. Fucking, I'm way off. She's from Last Boy Scout. She's in...
Yeah.
I think she's in Die Hard or Die Hard 2, just as a small part. And she was in a film I saw the other night, a sexual thriller.
Ooh.
Oh, she was T-Lar in Masters Universe, of course.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
That's why I always forget her that, because she doesn't look the same.
Wasn't she? Yeah, that's right. You said Last Boy Scout, right?
Yeah, she's the wife in Last Boy Scout. She's
right,
in Dust Devil. That's a good one. I'm trying to think of this film. Snapdragon with what's her name? Tits McGee. Pamela Anderson.
Oh.
Oh yeah, this is a bit that was cut on ITV too. In the ITV cut, he smashes him with the elbow, but he doesn't break his neck. He just cuts to covering him over.
Right.
I don't know why. Have I got this? What do you make of the sound? soundtrack because it's just basically 48 hours.
Well, I love this music. Like I said, for me, it's not 48 hours. It's Commando, but this music gets me pumped, man. Like if I was a UFC fighter, I'd put this on when I came out.
Hello, Stanton. How are you? Don't disturb my friend. He's dead tired. So apparently, writer Stephen E. D'Souza got the idea for him escaping the plane when he saw a stewardess go down in the little elevator.
In the elevator,
He was on a plane ride. I'm airsick. That's the least convincing. Yeah, I think Arnie had to go to the hospital at least 3 times in the making of this because he was doing his own stunts.
Jeez, eh?
And if you watch this when the dog barks, oh, here's the music. It keeps barking off at something when he goes past the same thing. Yeah, still barking. See, not at him. Yeah. Now, oh yeah, while I've got the picture up here, you see the grenades on the bottom of my screen,
right?
Apparently, that's not a very safe way of doing it.
Well,
your special ops wouldn't be doing it that way.
I'm convinced of that.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it either.
No.
Well, I couldn't even touch a grenade because I wouldn't trust myself. But
it's hanging from the pins. Like someone just got to run up and pull one off you.
Yeah, I know it takes a lot of pressure, but still, it's not worth it. It's usually happening to someone else, isn't it? When they pull if they've got the pins not connected, then someone pulls the pins, and then the grenade touches you. So technically, there's no good way to hold grenades on your clothing.
No, you gotta.
But yeah, that shot with him riding the wheel is just a crane or a truck pushing this thing that looks like a wheel of an aeroplane.
Oh yeah.
So do you think he would survive this fall, or the film will be over?
I guess it's 50. I want to say 50-50.
It's Arnie, so he just lands in some reeds very slowly.
You never know. Sometimes a swamp could be pretty cushy. Who knows?
Yeah, I guess they did go for a swamp and reeds, which are both bouncy and strong. So
yeah,
he got a good landing. But yeah, I love how his watch only beeps when it's close up. Because when you go beep, 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 beep every second, and then you never hear it again, and then he looks at it and then it's beeping. And then, yeah, with Sky phones and mobile phones, this film would be over in the first 10 minutes.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I always end up with the "We Fight for Love" stuck in my head. Oh.
The bad guy be watching YouTube or something, and somebody would have already filmed this on their phone, and it would have been on. He'd been like, "What?
Yeah.
Okay, kill the girl.
Kill the girl." Yeah. So yeah, is it Power Station sings the song at the end?
Power Station?
Yeah. Ever heard of them?
No, I don't think so.
I think "We Fight for Love," yes, is by Power Station. I'm trying to think who is. They did National Lampoon's European Vacation song.
Okay.
No, it doesn't say anything about them. Oh, yeah. Robert Palmer, Duran Duran, and Chic had some of those singers. Not really thinking this, but yeah.
Yes, I'm out of the loop. I don't know.
Gotta love this guy on the plane thinking he can take Arnie if push comes to shove. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, he's got that mustache, man, and it gives him a lot of confidence.
That is true. 80s mustache.
He's got leather pants on, too.
Power Station, Robert Palmer, the Two Tailors. Thank you. Safe. I should stop looking things up when I got people that can tell me.
Power Station.
Right, where are we? So he's on a boat ride. They take a boat to the island. Instead of flying, so they're not there quicker. But why fly when you can cruise?
If Sully didn't hang around talking on the phone and trying to pick up chicks and stuff and just got the hell out of there, he would have been screwed. Yeah.
So I do like those screens they're using. I don't know, we even had those in the UK at any point. The credit card phones.
Oh, yeah.
Arnie doesn't stand out at all. He's dried up nice, though.
Yeah.
Because where did he get that jacket from earlier? Because he didn't have it when he was captured.
I think they gave it to him when they were trying to put him on there to try to make him look more average, I guess.
Yeah. So yeah, Ray Dom Chong, who is the daughter of Tommy Chung from Cheech Chong, isn't it? Yeah. The only female character in this film, apart from the daughter.
The daughter, yeah.
But she holds her own against Schwarzenegger.
I remember watching this when I was young, man. She annoyed me so bad.
I can see that.
I'll get into it when it happens, but
she's very whiny until she joins the team.
She causes so much problems, man.
I thought it said Tom Brady. Tom Bradley International Terminal. I thought Tom Brady, was he that old? Oh, that one album they did is really good. Oh dear. I see. I remember Power Station, and I remember it being Robert Palmer. I don't remember this song in the charts or anything.
This part too always got to me too, man. He's harassing this chick like crazy. She wants nothing to do with him.
Yeah. Take a hint, Sully. Although, look how fancy he dresses.
Oh, yeah, he's quite fancy. Then he calls her a whore. Then you would have got her, buddy. What are you talking about?
Yeah, another movie with one female character. Yeah, I'm choosing all of those, aren't I? But yeah, well, they start off all weak and feeble, and then the next minute she's launching rockets and flying the plane.
She builds up there a bit.
Yeah, she's not just like a damsel in distress. Look how big his hand is on her neck when he grabs her.
She kind of owed him. She kind of owed him one because she screwed him over for no reason.
Yeah. I
mean, no reason, but you know.
But yeah, he rips because Sully's in a Porsche and she's in an old British 60s car. But then when the chase happens later, she's got no problem keeping up with him.
Sully wasn't a good driver.
I guess, no.
He was a short little dude too. Maybe he couldn't see well over the dashboard or whatever.
Yeah, maybe. Because that's a Porsche. I think, was it a 911 or whatever it is? And I think I can shift. And then she's in a little convertible from Britain. So why does Arnie rip the seat out? Is it to make him less obvious as a very tall person?
To hide better.
Well, then he's really low until they leave the airport, and then he's sticking up at normal height then.
Well, he's a tall dude. Small car too, eh?
It is a very small car. I would.
I couldn't get into that car.
Yeah, it was always the same whenever they show Americans in the UK, they're always driving a Mini or something like that. It's really small. But not that many people have Minis over here. So he leaves the airport and goes to the mall. Oh yeah, he's having the deal, isn't he? That's right. I can't remember. I'm trying to think. Hi, Mike. I think there was a second power station on in the mid-90s, but I don't think. Yeah, I thought Palmer left in the late 80s. Why are Bennett's two operatives as out of shape as the Caribbean guy in the Wall Streets? They're retired, and I guess as mercenaries they should stay in shape.
Well, unless they're like super cheap.
Well, that is true.
They weren't the highest quality of mercenaries. They were like the bottom of the barrel.
Well, yeah, if you're gonna take over it's a country. It's supposed to be a country in South America, isn't it?
Yeah.
And no one's ever heard of it. There you go.
He's following Sully in.
Part of Arnie's investigation is to follow Sully.
That's all he's got. That's his only lead.
Well, the leads are quite tenuous because he follows Sully to the mall. The guys, where Sully's doing a trade for some passports, and then there's a shootout. Sully escapes, and then he's supposed to meet Cook
at the hotel with the key, and that's why Matrix got the key, and he knows from Sully where to go next.
But he kills Cook without getting any info, and then just happens to find a receipt for aircraft fuel. And
go to the dock together like that.
Yeah, it's very lucky.
He wasn't thinking that, look at this is all spontaneous, right? He didn't have a plan set. He's going by the seat of his pants here.
Yeah. I never realized how camp Bennett is. No. Yeah. Same with Freddie Mercury. I never knew Freddie Mercury was camp until the late 90s. Apparently, he's camp. And Liberace was the same, wasn't he? No one thought anything of him.
You look back at a lot of 80s movies, you're going to see a lot of that stuff. Like Top Gun, man. You watch the first Top Gun, there's so many parts in there that it'll be like, okay, these guys might have something else on their mind.
Hey, Big Lebowski. Is that the Porsche that fit? Yeah, it's the self-repairing Porsche that we'll get later on.
Yeah, big money. That Porsche costs extra for that.
It's a car to have. Oh, here we go. The mall cops.
This is the part, man. She goes in there and she screws him over for no reason. Like, first of all, this guy's already harassed her.
Yeah, she knows he's not a good guy.
He called her a name and whatnot. And he's explained it to her before she went in that they have his daughter and he needs her help. And she goes and sails him up the river like that,
Oh, here comes the beep, beep, beep. Doesn't give his permission, right? Yeah, so she's having to find a security guard in the pub. He's a paranoid maniac that's kidnapped me. But then...
That's why you're walking around freely.
Yeah, you can't kidnap someone that's wandering around freely.
In a mall.
Mm. So here you go. Here's the exchange of money and passports.
So this mall apparently was in a bunch of movies too, right?
Yeah, I think it's in Terminator 2. It's the mall in there. And I think it's the shopping mall. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Filming locations. So yeah, Arnie's cabin is Chapman Ranch in Mount Baldy, California.
Mm-hmm.
If you ever want to visit.
Nice place.
Oh yeah, the mansion at the end is the Harold Lloyd mansion, isn't it?
Yeah, from Beverly Hills.
And in Beverly Hills Cop too, yeah. Beverly Hills Cop 1, yeah, thank you. And filmed in a lot of places. Filmed in the USA. He is one gigantic motherfucker. In Cena. Crap. At one time it doesn't show up. The Sunspot Hotel is in Pacific Palisades in Los Angeles. Sherman Oaks, that's it. I think it's still open as a mall, but probably not as busy. The gallery.
Look at that stare. The stare that he gives the cops when they run up on him.
Yeah. They all take their turn. And I love these inflatables everywhere. I'm waiting for my friend. It is I believe it is the gallery. And it could be the mall from Wonder Woman 84 as well, because that would make sense.
She goes in the restaurant. She's like, "There's a guy out there in a green T-shirt. He's not wearing a green T-shirt. Obviously, a long sleeve, kind of like under sweater or something."
Give me a quarter. And it just happens to find one in her handbag.
Yeah, she had one right there.
Loose in her handbag.
This part's hilarious. I love that when he shakes up
the
phone booth.
Originally, it was supposed to be a phone box, and he just rips it off the wall. But then they thought it's Arnold. He can
toss it around a bit.
450. Let's have him rip it off and lift it, even though it's just made of.
And this idiot comes flying out of there.
And then this guy bit where he throws the 8 guards.
The other dude that Sully was meeting comes running out there with his guns drawn, like they're there for him, like getting himself in all kinds of trouble for nothing.
Yeah, he could have just walked away. He didn't need to open fire. No one was looking for him.
No.
He shoots a mall cop and then gets shot.
$10
million budget, 57 worldwide.
Yeah.
But a hell of a hit on home video.
Yeah, for sure.
So then she decides to push over one of the policemen as well.
And that's the part that annoys me is like when after this happens and they get back into the car, she's complaining the whole time and she's the one that did it all.
Yeah, and then she ran back to join him.
Yeah.
So director Mark L. Lester. What did he do? He did Commando, Class of '84, Firestarter, and Showdown in Little Tokyo.
Oh.
Oh, obvious, not Arnold stunt double.
Oh, that was a good double punch.
There you go. In the remake, Sally sends a text, Jenny dies, and then it's a revenge movie.
That's it.
That's how
If that happened, it would have been even more like John Wick.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. There's Arnie.
The only real difference right now is that the pup in John Wick, the puppy's dead and his daughter's not dead, and he has got a timeline. So if they killed his daughter and he just went and killed everybody, it would be exactly like John Wick.
Yep. Oh yeah. So I think it's the guy that falls down the stairs is Dick Warlock, who is Michael Myers in Halloween 2.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He's also in Firestarter as a stuntman. Yeah, why was he stopped for her? He has no use for her anymore, really.
Because he's a nice dude, I guess.
You can use her as a bullet shield. Yeah, it is a fantastic stunt because it is just a guy swinging on plastic. There's nothing. I can't see any other way of doing it. And then here she's whining.
Oh yeah, she don't stop.
Yeah. At least she calms down later. Classmate 4 is an exploitation classic. That it is. So here's the chase very slowly through LA. He knows he's after him, but
the stuntman's doing some wonky driving too.
He is, and then it doesn't look like the little red car's going to make it. It's running out of steam.
He's cutting corners. He's driving over the medium. He's cutting corners, trying to keep up.
Yeah, and then the Porsche is just not even pulling away. It's not even in like second gear yet. See, everyone's picking on the poor car fixing itself. Yeah, it gets smashed up, especially on its left-hand side, the driver's side in America. It gets smashed up, especially here where he smashes into it a lot.
I always wonder why Arnie drove straight into the pole.
That is another thing I can't figure out because they hit that at some speed as well, so the engine's just gone. Yeah, but they've got no seatbelts on and they're fine.
They should have been hurt, but why would do that? Why?
I know. I don't. It doesn't make any sense.
It's like it kind of implies that he lost control of the car, but...
Oh, hang on. Yeah, so now Sully starts shooting at him. and then he flips on its side. All the side is smashed up. And then, he forgets to brake. Are you all right? I think I'm dead. You're all right.
What's going on with your TV?
It's way ahead.
Okay. That's where I'm at.
Yeah. It's just got there now. Just searching Sully's pockets. The sunspot, number 5. How does he know where the hotel is? Kiss my ass. I can't hear you.
Fuck.
Get fucked.
It is not the most important thing in your life.
I think he tried to too. But they cut out the sex scene that they did between him and the chick, eh?
Yeah, it's supposed to be in the plane before they get to the island or something. It's pointless.
This part too is another thing, like he's hanging the guy. I gotta remind you, this is my weak arm.
But apart from the wire, you can see holding it in some shots anyway.
I guess you read too where they said that they wanted him to do that for real, and he's like, "Are you crazy?"
And he never lands because it's not that high a fall. He would have heard him thump.
And another thing too is like, what is she doing when he's dangling a man off the cliff? She's not paying attention.
Yeah, she's standing right near the cliff, and she didn't see that.
She's not paying attention that he just dropped a man off a cliff.
Yeah, this man just killed someone. He was a sexual predator, but no one's surviving this film. So this car is smashed up. They turn around, and the car is brand new.
Brand new again.
And then it's not even Arnie driving. Blast you, second unit directors.
I think that's probably one of the first movie mistakes that I ever noticed as a kid.
I think so, yeah. I think it's one of mine that I heard about at least anyway. So we've arrived in Valverde. No, it's an island, isn't it? It's nothing to do with the country. He's kicked out of the country. Did he?
I read that it was supposed to be like some kind of fake place that he was from, some place they used for movies that.
Yeah, it's the Valverde,
like
which
Cuba or
was
something.
Predator 2, yeah. Predator 1, yeah. Yeah, so that's the only explanation, that he couldn't stop enough, and so he was going over the cliff, and he hit the pole instead. So here we go. This is Arnie explaining the mission, but then I think it's either now or later in the car he explains that the mother died when he was young, and Arnie was always out in the army. Every time something happened, it must be later. Every time something happened, if the daughter was sick or something, but then, yeah, by the time he got out of the army, it was too late. Good old PAL videos, yeah, running at different speeds. There you go. Lost, thank you. Checked. WW64 was filmed in Landmark Mall, Virginia. Okay. That mall closed in 2017. Yeah. Now, thank you, Lost. Why does Ginny wait 12 hours or whatever it is before she thinks, I know, I'll escape?
I guess it took her that long to come up with a plan. I don't know.
Yeah.
I would have been shimmying up the chimney or something.
Yeah, there's a chimney right there. The windows are boarded up, so good kicking would eventually loosen something to escape, I guess.
Well, if you got 12 hours to kick it, yeah.
Yeah, 1-inch punch. I remember the ITV version totally cut out Bill Duke's death. Yes, I remember that. It went for the next scene as soon as he landed on the floor. Yeah, you hear him go, ah! And then it cuts to the next scene, showing all the orange blood.
The best part of that scene is what are the people in the next room doing?
Yeah, I only found out the last time I watched this. They're filming a porno.
You got some stuff going on in that room, man.
Yeah, you just see them knock the camera over, don't you, when they fly through?
There's a tripod up there, and apparently the girl looks like she's supposed to have like a strap on, and the guy's bent over or something like that.
Yes.
So,
apparently so.
And this motel too is fake, I think.
Yeah.
They built it like on the side of the road, on the side of the highway or something.
I think, yeah, the parts of it, yeah. Because I think the place is real, like the big exterior shots.
The hotel room, maybe?
Yeah, the hotel room is definitely fakes. Because those glass bricks fall over very easily. And then, here comes Bill Duke in the caddy, is it? So, yeah, he went on to do... Ava Cadell is the ample-chested hunty. Who is Ava Cadell? Should I know that? Is it a Playboy or Penthouse lady? No clues. There's no clues. So apparently, yeah, the director did want it as over the top as possible. That's why he knew what he was doing. Remember, you had a good time with Sully. Points for Bill Duke for being suspicious.
He's cool, eh, that guy, man?
Yeah. Room service. Don't ask me why I know this. All right. The guy eats green berets for breakfast. Yes, because Rambo is a green beret.
That was a shot at Rambo, yeah?
It was. They hated each other. And then the lady doesn't like all this macho bullshit when bullets are flying at her face. Hang on. So, yeah. And then, yeah, when Arnie says I eats them for breakfast, his lips don't move, apparently. Oh, no. It says when I'm very hungry. That's it. His lips don't move.
Oh, the second part of it.
Yeah. So,
it doesn't.
I think he's too busy punching. Add it in later. There we go. Right. So you're going to fly through the wall. And he's flipping over the bed and doing another weird flip. Right. Hang on. I see her. I see whips. I see the tripod. Fuck you, asshole. Fuck you, asshole.
What's funny is that they got a tripod there with I guess a camera and whatnot, but they're covered in the blankets.
Yes.
When they bust in.
stupid film.
That must have been part of like the little story they got, or whatever they were doing.
Oh yeah, and then she's gonna throw up, and then the bit you don't normally see, skewered on a fucking table.
Yeah.
Where is she? She later became a sex therapist. Let's have a look. Lovely Ava. So yeah, what's in his wallet? Cash. Oh, keep the cash.
Yeah, the key to the whole plan is in everybody's pockets.
Luckily, yes, because he keeps killing all the witnesses.
Sounds like a solid plan, though. Just kill everybody that's involved and check their pockets, and hopefully.
Yeah, it's the 80s. They don't have clues about that. Oh, she's in Fit to Kill,
to the next,
Lethal Ladies. Oh, she was a Sedaris lady then. That's I've seen her a few times then.
Oh, she was a Sedaris lady. Okay.
Yeah, Franz. Yes, she is a sexual threat. Oh, was that blocked? Was it? But yeah, this is a fuel depot. They supply airplanes, usually smaller private aircraft. And she happens to know where her instructor gets his fuel from. Yeah, I should have recognized her assets from other films. I think they made it more red for the Blu-ray.
I've seen every Sedaris film they had on Tubi, and I've watched so many of them, and I didn't know that. So I've reviewed them on a podcast I used to do. I reviewed a bunch of the Sedaris movies.
Nice.
But I don't really keep memory for that much stuff. There.
Don't look at their faces. So yeah, this is where are they? Because if this is the fuel depot, why is the bad guys in there?
Yeah, they should have nothing to do with it.
Yeah, and it's all like Spanish languages, even for the keep outside. Yeah, there's definitely some tinkering between the VHS and the Blu-rays that I can see. Different in the colors. Yeah.
They always movies always have a problem with the blood, eh? It's always like sometimes nowadays not so much, but back in the day.
Well, yeah, I guess it's rarely looked right as it's like 70s it's orange, 80s it's like bright red or something, and then now it's CGI, so it doesn't move
super
right.
Dark red and very watery, or super thick and orange color.
Yeah, was it the 90s was the closest, I guess. They just can't get the movement right with CGI blood.
No, I mean it does a good enough job for the movie and everything like that, but I mean,
yeah. Yes, I watched HOTS and Death Game this week. HOTS. Have you seen HOTS? It's a 1979 film with sorority girls, and
I could have seen. I don't know. I'd have to refresh my memory.
And Death Game is two ladies taking a man hostage and traumatizing him.
Okay.
But there is a tenuous link with Death Game, and one of them Sandra Luck, one of them's Colin Camp. So if you wanted to see them naked, it's the 1977 film Death Game. Not to be confused with the 1978's Game of Death. But I think it is, if I look at the crew, cinematography by David Worth. So he did the cinematography on Death Game, and he's on the channel. I think it's next Wednesday. I've got the date. I just can't look it up.
Cool.
But he did Inner Space. He directed Kickboxer, it says, even though it does also say it's directed by someone else. I forgot their name. But he was director of photography on Puppet Master, Demonic Toys, Shark Attack 3, Megalodon. But where's his early stuff? Lady Dragon 1 and 2 with Cynthia Rothrock. Bloodsport, he did the cinematography for.
Oh, really?
Any Which Way You Can, Bronco Billy, and Death Game, to name some. And then he was director of Lady Dragon 2, And Lady Dragon 1, Kickboxer, Soldier's Revenge, Warrior of the Lost World, and some others. So yeah, next week. Oh, Titty Flick. That's it. That's what it is. Yeah. That's it. Because the two sororities go head to head, and then have a strip American football game at the end.
Wow.
So each time one scores, the opposite team has to take something off. So they all end up.
I'm gonna have to watch that.
Just in their pants.
Sounds awesome.
It was quite good, actually. As you've been brushing up for your interview, do you know that China O'Brien has not got a Blu-ray release, which is stupid. 1 and 2. Is it Martial Law 1 and 2 has, but not China O'Brien's. A lot of her stuff, even the Lady Dragon 1 and 2, doesn't even have a Blu-ray release. A damn shame.
Should I?
Woo. Where we go? Shopping. So yeah, here we go. Shopping as only a Commando does.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm guessing you are just down the road from a shop like this, aren't you?
Who, me? Well,
Not in Canada.
There's a lot of army surplus, but not with guns like that. Not here.
I know, because it's like the secret room has like rocket launchers.
Yeah, that's in the States, man. In USA, that's for sure. You got a gun. Yeah, on one corner you got a gun store, the next corner you got a liquor store.
Both. Yeah.
Owned by the same guy.
With no ID required for either.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, so he smashes through the building by hot wiring a
Yeah, you hot wired a bulldozer.
bulldozer. No one, there's no alarm on this bit. So I guess because they're in the industrial area, there's no one around to see it either.
Yeah, it might be in the sketchy part of town, maybe.
I remember War of the Lost World, Robert the Exterminator Ginty's in it. Is he? I've yet to see that. I watched Lady Dragon earlier, and Robert Ginty's in that from Exterminator.
Warrior of the Lost World. The Exterminator. I have that right there. I have that Exterminator on the wall over
there. Which one?
The Exterminator.
Yes.
Like,
I'm going to get the first one. I don't have the second one yet.
I think it's that one here. If I'm not mistaken.
Looks. Oh yeah, I see it. The flamethrower and the motorbike helmet. So yeah, here's the guns. Lots of guns. Uzi. Oh, that's the whoa for the guns. Are you Irish?
No, I'm not. Scottish.
Dutch Irish. My father was from Wales. So yeah, it's a rocket launcher with instructions on the side, apparently, even though you can't see them.
It's funny that he says that.
Oh no! It does actually show the manual when she's pulling the.
She has the manual in the buggy.
Yeah, when she's taking the first. He just chucks the manual in for her, I guess. So yeah, so she gets the first trolley load because he picks up this massive long rocket launcher when he's arrested. And yeah, for a man that's arrested, picking up stuff from a surplus army, they don't handcuff him either. They just chuck him in the back of the paddy wagon and drive away.
Well, he doesn't look that threatening, does he?
Claiming to be a commando and all. How did you man? That soundtrack's awful. Yeah, there's this one really children singing playground rhyme song that goes over and over in the film. It's annoying as hell. Have you seen Knock Knock with Keanu Reeves?
Knock Knock?
Yeah, it's a recent, last 5-10 years.
No.
It's the same story. It's a remake, basically, where two young girls, they're supposed to be 15. I didn't know either. None of them look 15. They're supposed to be these underage girls that come in, harass a man, turn his life into shit, and then leave. But
okay.
Oh shit! I'm behind. Right. So yeah, they think she's a whore for some reason. She's been
thinking that lately.
But yeah,
she's a stewardess. I don't know. Maybe.
I think she's got something for us. She read instructions, but just didn't point it the right way. It blows up a bus stop, but the bus stop explodes, but when she aims at the truck, it obviously just tips up.
Yeah.
Which would also probably kill him.
Yeah, she would have killed him for sure.
The whole thing would have blown at the back, if anything, and Arnie would be
just lucky that it went under the truck and blew up and knocked it over. Otherwise, they would all been dead.
And then he just steps out of the smoke.
I'm Irish.
Fighting Irish. Hell of an ending, though. Yeah, I actually predicted the ending as a joke when I saw it. I thought, oh, when I saw the ending after the what happened, and then I thought, oh, I wonder if that'll happen, and yeah, it did. Oh, hang on, what's this? Starring comments, right? Oh, here's Bennett. She goes from frightened rabbit to crime felon very quickly. Yeah, exactly, and then, I guess girlfriend by the end, because they all fly off together. Yeah, Hots was the college booby thing from the 70s, right? That is it. Yep, very much so. I think there's about 3 or 4 Playboy playmates in it. And then,
like I said, sounds like a great movie.
I'm
gonna have to check that out.
It wasn't bad. It was quite fun. But yeah, well, they're all in like red short shorts and white tops with Hots written on the front, and it's exactly the same design that was.
Sounds familiar now.
Hey, Dutch. Sorry, I didn't see you there. I read your college. You distracted me with boobies. I got the German DVD, the hardcore one. Yeah, I quite. There's a bear in it in the attic. They're making moonshine in a bath in the attic, and the bear gets into it. And there's 2 gangsters that are trying to break into the house because they're stashed money in there. At the same time, it's like, oh, we're the unpopular sorority house, and the popular one is always taking us down. So we're gonna get back at them and all sorts of pranks and stuff. It's not bad. Right. What would have been funny if Arnie had stopped for a love scene and still backed himself to get to the island on time. Yeah, well, they did shoot because I'm guessing with autopilot they'd have time.
It must have been.
It's. I think she says it takes 2 hours to get there. So
it had to be.
Get in and start paddling. Okay,
well, like you said, all he cares about is Jenny, and he has no time, so he couldn't stop to get no booty.
Yeah, he's got better things to do. Plan his attack.
Maybe during traveling time, like on the plane, I could see that. That's why they chose that time. But
yeah, I'm glad they cut it.
He was like, I gotta wait for the plane to land anyways. I might as well get some.
Take the tension out. And just fucking Uzis at each other, and no one's hitting anything.
No, nobody hits anybody. Come on.
Come on, you piece of shit, fly or die. Works every time.
Yeah.
Very convenient. Oh, you got a rental copy, Commando. That's nice. That's old.
Nice.
Yeah, I love a rental copy.
I was watching. I put on Hercules in New York yesterday. The acting, he came a long way, man. He definitely took some acting classes.
Well, yeah, that was what 68. Oh,
69, I think.
Yeah,
but still, he was like he didn't even know they were filming a movie. The way he spoke, he was like, "I am Hercules. I want to go to New York."
Oh, hang on. Nope. I'll be right back a second.
We'll fall down. Yeah, beautiful acting in Hercules in New York. World War III. They're expecting World War III. Whiskey X-ray 448. Attention, unidentified aircraft. This is the Coast Guard. You're flying over a highly restricted area. Change course. Oh, you'll be forced down. What are you going to do? Bill Paxton's going to shoot him down? Come on, Bill. You know better than that. You didn't learn your lesson in Terminator?
All right, get back on. Piece of crap.
No, it's not on.
Can you name the 3 films with Bill Paxton and Arnold Schwarzenegger in?
Terminator, True Lies, and this one.
Yep. Yeah, that was easy.
I was just ragging on Bill Paxton while you were gone.
Still loading. Right, hang on. Yeah, it's like Revenge of the Nerds with hot chicks. Yeah, it's pretty much that.
I'm down with that. That sounds good. That's a recipe for goodness right there.
Yep. 80s. Oh, that and 70s boobs, not 80s. Yeah, that's it. Bill Paxton's cameo. There he is. But yeah. Because what was it? Yeah, Terminator was 84, wasn't it? So, and then Aliens would be 86. Yeah. So yeah, an hour to go. Now she's digging a hole through the window.
Yeah.
When she could have just, well,
she was like, I'm getting out of here. They're not bringing me a Happy Meal or nothing. I'm leaving.
Pure coincidence, isn't it? Cutting a little girl's throat is like cutting through warm butter. Now, I think it's the chainmail vest he wears is actually a real soldier's uniform, I believe. I read somewhere.
You should definitely ditch that. It makes him look terribly out of shape.
I guess he could have worn his own clothes, couldn't he?
He got like the dog choker chain on around his neck with his dog tags on it because he's so rough.
In the blink of an eye. Bit of an Aussie accent comes out sometimes. But apparently, yeah, him and Arnie are still friends to this day, apparently, so they got on very well.
Yeah. And he's telling them here, too, he's basically telling them that he's going to come here, he's killing everybody, he's going to kill everybody, he's coming here, he's going to kill you. And the only person who's going to help you is me.
Big crush on Milano when I was a kid, and Who's the Boss? I don't think I watched
for me then, but
well, it's like, yeah, you see what is it, in the 90s, and she was doing all the sexy stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
And then you go back to you and you say, oh, I fancied her, or fancied her in the future. She
looked pretty good in Poison Ivy, too. I got the tape over there.
Poison Ivy 2, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because Poison Ivy 1 is Drew Barrymore. She's in Poison Ivy 2, and then Poison Ivy 3 is... My Name is Earl, and DOA girl, blonde girl.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm going to have to look. Are you looking it up?
Nope. I'm looking it up.
I'll look it up.
Oh, was it Alyssa Milano? Was her nude scenes in Embrace of the Vampire, wasn't it?
Something. Yeah, it's true, eh? Oh, yeah, it's what's her name? Jamie Presley, or whatever her name was.
Yeah, I think there's a fourth one as well. I
think there's a bunch of them.
Yeah, I got to watch those. I remember watching the first one a lot, and Doppelganger and stuff like that.
Who didn't?
For research purposes, of course. Right, here we go. It's the hour 5 mark, so we're on the island.
There we go.
In the BBC version, Terminator Bill Paxton says, "Eat this, scum." Keep it clean. That's how they worked. Yeah. All the other stuff that happens, they take out the swear words.
I'm sure it did end up in a fantasy movie.
It doesn't surprise me because the budget films reused a lot of stuff they found and hired. I find it difficult to lust over Milano because of this film. Yes, it's the same with what's her face from Halloween 4, the young girl in that, isn't he? She's like there's all this hot, sexy stuff now in the lingerie. So,
yeah, Elizabeth Shue was the story for sure. I loved Elizabeth Shue when I was young, man.
Yeah. It's like, if you were the same age as her as she is now, but you're looking back at a film that
when you were the same age. I had an idea that she was a bit older, so I kind of like that, especially in Karate Kid, man. I wish I was Daniel LaRusso.
She's a bitch in that.
I would have took out Johnny super quick, and I would have had that chick.
Smashed him. So yeah, Arnie's in his undies. He doesn't seem to have that much equipment with him that he actually puts on and carries with him in that little boat. But Oh, there's the rocket launcher. Yeah, so there wasn't much room left. He brings the rocket launcher. It's got 2 rounds left in it, though.
Yep. Well,
And
like
then
you said, at least that he uses it twice and throws it away.
And then, yeah, spends all this time with the camo that by the time he's ready to go, it's rubbed off.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you've got the iconic scene, of course, there he is. With the binoculars, the knives, the grenades. Yeah, he's climbing up a fucking hill now. Well, the side of a mountain or cliffs. And then, yeah, with a matte painting in front of him. And they got these binoculars that seem to have a digital readout that doesn't do anything.
They were cool, man.
Yeah, because the first time he looks, it all says zeros, and then the next minute, the numbers start changing.
I'm assuming it's a distance.
I don't. It has got this little technology thing on top, but I don't know if it was there in '85.
Recording. There's a play button flashing. Is he recording?
It could be. Yeah, it is a play button, isn't it? I've seen that scene in Leaving Las Vegas more than my eyesight will allow.
Yes.
I have no idea what he's on about. Is it the
Elizabeth Shue? I think.
No, I'm sure he means Nicolas Cage acting and deserving his Oscar.
Is that it?
So yeah, here's the 2 punks. Here's Arnie.
Oh yeah, he's peering around with that stare, man. Yeah, Elizabeth Shue. That's right.
I think I saw an SAS guy critiquing this scene, saying this is not how it would go down.
I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear about that. That'll ruin the whole movie for me.
Well, what have we got coming up? We've got crash mats. We got the springs that lift people up. You got the cardboard cutouts as buildings explode. Dummies being shot. The same 10 stuntmen being shot 4 times in different scenes. You're not
supposed to be able to tell that.
I think. Oh, even back in the VHS days, there's a bit where the guy rolls off the roof and lands, and then in the VHS you can see the blue crash mats. I don't know. I think they fixed it since then. And then you got this guy with the obvious big mutton chops and mustache.
Say fake mutton chops and mustache.
Yeah, so he's obviously going to turn up again later. Oh, he was not on the plane. So right, going to kill the daughter. I wouldn't he be thinking, oh, he's probably here then? Right? Yeah,
and Bennett's like looking at him. I told you.
Yeah. Oh, here's the throat cutting with 0 blood spurt. And they've got the awesome throw the knives. And the projectile knife.
Oh, in the throat.
Right in the neck.
Somebody go tell Alyssa Milano to stop. He's there. Stop digging on the wood.
Yeah. Well, she'd be dead, wouldn't she? And then, yeah, everyone walks into bullets. Except, yeah, they come running around. They're shooting. They're missing left, right, and center. Then we got the dummies in front of them.
Why are they chasing? Do you want to catch them? Just stop and shoot them.
The only ones affected by the explosions are the men running away.
Oh, welcome back, John. so glad you can make it.
The dummies on sticks. Yeah, exactly. It's not like it's in real speed. They slow it down. You can really see them
standing there in the fire.
But we don't want to hurt the stuntman.
The building blows up and the dummy just standing there, doesn't move, and he's just standing there. He's on fire. He's not screaming or nothing. Just standing there holding a gun.
I know. Took him by surprise. There you go. And then you got Bennett. Just happens to get there when she's escaped.
That's right. She had
and then he flops through the screen.
Throws his big ass body through there.
I think I could punch that fucking when it was so thin.
Oh shit! She's making me run.
And then he's just. So he shoots at this guy. Another guy is shooting at him, but not missing him by a mile. It looks like. So he turns and shoots that guy. He's down.
Well, it's that once again. That's to that camo tape, man. The guy can't see him properly. That's why he didn't hit him.
To be fair, there are some guys jumping from flames in this. And then the rocket launcher, fuck it, chuck it away.
Yeah, the only weapon that he uses properly and throws it away when it's empty. every other weapon's got non-stop bullets.
Yep. Yeah, pretty much. Especially the bigger the weapon, the more bullets it seems to keep. There's a message on the telly type. Bloody hell!
Shouldn't Kirby be like more, like watching them? Like he didn't come there and warn the guy and all that stuff. Like,
well, yeah, I guess the police that got blown up in the paddy wagon are unconscious in the hospital. So he's just.
You think he'd be like on his trail a little bit already, you know?
Yeah, you got 20. Well, that's a good point because the teletype just came through, and they're going to be at least 2 hours away by helicopter.
Yeah. He's got nobody knows that like all this is like they're all John's doing what he's doing and Jenny's kidnapped and by this time he doesn't. Well, I guess it's.
Well, yeah. And then you got the guys being flipped in the air when they're shot in the front. But yeah, it's just awesome. No one is touching him. He's just there's 20 guys shooting at him in different directions.
There's a couple parts where you see all the lads, our soldiers, they all got the same mustache.
Yeah, so just some have got beards. To be fair, oh, he's got the Desert Eagle.
Well, there's a guy with no beard.
There's a guy with no face now. Yeah, the shotgun blast is so powerful from a distance; it sends them flying backwards.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the one guy gets a lucky grenade in.
You can't touch John Matrix with that. One grenade, come on.
Oh, there's no music.
Got a sore leg, I think.
Yeah.
He got a sore leg from that grenade. That was it.
So here we go. This is the cutscene. So he sees the tools he wants. Yeah, I didn't notice any of the dummies or anything, or the jumping springs or the explosions with.
As a kid?
Yeah. No,
wait, man.
I thought it was awesome. Execute those fuckers.
I was like, that's what I would do. Go, go, go.
Yeah. Right, so there we go. So the old shoot everything at
that fake mustache
at chest level.
Holy smokes.
Don't aim high or low, just in case they're hiding somewhere else, laying on the floor.
There's like a blonde guy. The guy's got blonde hair and a super black mustache.
And a deep tan. So here we go. So let's see what the VHS has got. So the guy gets a fork in the chest here. Ooh. Guy gets a buzz cut there. A guy gets a buzz cut to the chest. Then we get the axe. So on the VHS, he gets stabbed. Gets the buzz cut. Gets the second buzz cut. But it's the arm coming off that's taken out. Yeah, he gets a. There we go. So he got the straight to the axe in the chest, and that was it.
Oh.
Yeah, the montage on the beach is iconic, and it's still nearly coming up to 40 years old now. Yes, good old Arnie. So yeah, he would have been 35, 36 or something, I guess, when he made this. Shooting up Beverly Hills. I don't know my guns. Is it the M16 now he's using?
M60?
Or M60? Yeah. Well, the M16 is the little rifle, isn't it?
Yeah, I think that's M60 maybe.
And then, these guys are just shooting from different directions and there's not even any bullets around him.
This guy's just standing around, like, waiting to get shot.
Yeah, waiting to be shot.
It's got to suck to be a henchman, eh?
I would let him in if he was doing this much damage.
But it's that holding the gun, holding that gun with that one hand and the muscles all, like.
Yeah, that total badass. Sorry. Montage on the beach. I can't help think of Rocky 3. But yeah, beach is the place for montages, isn't it? In the 80s, anyway. Oh, here goes the guy that falls. Yeah, when he falls off the roof. Yeah, I think there's a frame or two where they kept the blue crash metal.
No, they cut it on this one.
Yeah,
I got the 99 one on because it's newer, so I have to
it
check
might be.
out.
I definitely remember it on the version I watched as a kid.
Really? Well, I got it. The other one's 86, so I'll check that one out.
It might be. And they got this one guy smoking, so I'm guessing Arnie smells him. Jenny. So apparently, yeah,
he's smoking a cigar, like just chilling.
Yeah, it's like, oh, Arnie won't smell that. And then you've got the worst general in history who can't use.
It would have been cool, if he would have killed that guy and picked up the cigar.
Arnie did love his cigars.
Yes.
It's amazing
I
how
love
fit
that.
he was.
You seen that video, that little video part of him talking about his stogies?
Yeah.
He smokes his stogies wherever he wants because he's a stud, and that kills me, man. I love that.
Anyone drag on that would kill me. So that stogie that size. So yeah, you got the general's got the gun from Die Hard.
Oh yeah.
The SIG something, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like but apparently, yeah, after he kills the useless general, Bennett was supposed to escape with Ginny on a speedboat, and then Arnie was supposed to give chase on the speedboat, catch up, jump on, and then have a fist fight to the death on the speedboat.
Right.
But budget cuts because they spent all their
money.
Yeah, they had to come up with a better idea, and then Stephen Lee D'Souza was in the Fox offices when he was writing this, and then he had to wander around, and right next to his office was the basement here, where the boiler and the fire and everything is. So he just, can we use that? And they thought, yeah, there you go. And then they filmed it just below the offices.
Blast him 4 times in the chest.
Yeah.
Didn't he fly after the first time, like everybody else?
He was dead on the first one, just wasting ammo. I remember seeing a clip of him jumping through the window on one of Arnold's hunch. I remember that now. Yes. So yeah, he jumps to the window over the glass. And then they used to show it how it was done on this stunt show. Thanks for that. Reminding me of that. Always looks familiar. Damn, they got muscles on muscles. Yes, he does.
Oh yeah.
And then he slimmed down his muscles to play a military man.
That's why I don't know. Like this, for me, this is the most impressive Arnie character.
When he's firing that machine gun one-handed, like you said, and did Bennett winged him?
Bennett's lucky he didn't get stuck in the pipes down there somewhere trying to sneak through all the small places.
Thanks, I'll take a pass. John, stick your head out.
How's your arm, John?
I'll make it quick, just for old time's sake.
Bennett, stop screwing around and let the girl go.
Stop screwing around.
You can beat me. Come on, Bennett. Throw away that chicken shit gun.
He's such a psycho that he's like so easily to like manipulate, like reverse psychology. You can beat me. Come on, Bennett. You're right, John. Yeah. You're right, John. I can beat you.
His faces, expressions are awesome.
So dramatic.
Stuff for some pleasure.
Super dramatic.
Yeah, if you take the wording out of "let's party," I can beat you. I don't need the girl. I don't need the girl. I don't need the gun.
I don't need the gun, John. He throws it at him.
Paused. Yeah, the old throw the gun.
Look at his face. He's about to cry and shit, like.
I'm going to kill you now. Yeah.
It's hilarious.
Now, where is it? I can't remember. And it's awesome how the electrocution powers him up instead of kills him.
Gives him a boost.
You think, he's dead. He's on the electrics in his metal chainmail. Maybe it must have protected him. The gay undertones in this. I don't know what you're on about. There's nothing here. 2 butch men fighting to the death.
Yeah, like I said, it's the '80s, man. If you look for things like that, you're gonna find them nonstop.
Now, apparently, I think it's when they're on leaning against the fire. Oh, obvious stuntmen falling. Grappling with the open fire. Apparently, you can hear one of them say "switch" right before they swap places.
Oh, really?
And, right in the face. And yeah, he rips the very hot door off the other fire.
But he has biker gloves with no fingers, so that's okay.
That's all right. That's protecting him. Oh, yes. I think they'd be dead from all the falling and bashing. Here we go.
And they're struggling. They're grappling with each other, struggling. You don't see the size difference in these two men?
Yeah.
You kidding me? There's no way he's going to push his head towards the fire.
Yeah.
Why don't you pick him up and slam him?
Although all those sound effects then could have been taken out of context if you weren't watching the pictures. Here we go. Because everyone leaves fucking live electrics open.
In a couple of shots, he's got to hits him with the
smashing him into. Yeah, who puts an electric fence in the basement? Indeed, Franz, indeed. It was bullshit. Exactly.
Like Matt would say, that's a bunch of bullshit, people. People.
I'm not going to shoot you between the eyes. I'm going to shoot you between the bowl.
Between the balls.
Oh, the VHS is finished already.
Let off some steam, Bennett.
Yeah.
He had apparently had a couple different timelines.
Yeah, what were they? I've forgotten.
Yeah, me too. I just read them not too long ago also.
Some of these films have no trivia, and some of them have pages. This is one of them. There we go. Never say never.
And Kirby shows up at the end.
Yeah.
Perfect timing.
And you got 3 helicopters flying in formation and then the plane coming in the background. And you wouldn't get that now, real. They're just CGI'd in, but that would have taken a lot of effort back then.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Arnie was very protective of Alyssa. He even helped her with the algebra homework.
That's right, yeah.
She taught on set.
And she said when she finished the movie, her friends were calling her Conan or something like that.
Yeah, because he was teaching her how to fight, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Let's have a look. What's the body count?
Oh, shit. I read that too.
I thought you might.
What is it?
Well, it says it's 109.
109?
102 killed by Schwarzenegger. But you'd have to. Damn. Doesn't say about this. But it says 81 on another page. But
81 is what I remember.
Yeah, they wanted to do more than Rambo First Blood Part 2. So. And Arnie got $2 million for this out of the $10 million budget.
$2 million, eh?
Until the next time.
It's not bad in 85, $2 million.
Yeah. Because, what had he done? Conan the Barbarian, Terminator, Conan 2. Yeah, doesn't help. Yeah, so the original screenplay was, what was it? Where is it gone? It was going to be in the Middle East with Israel's Special Forces retired guy brought back in to fight for his daughter.
Yeah, with Nick Nolte.
Yeah. I wonder if Bennett crashed into an electric fence because he's flaming. Maybe the whole furnace motif. I'm sure it was all done on purpose. Yeah, his salary really went up after Twins. Yes, because that was a massive hit.
Yeah, Twins is a good movie. I like Twins.
So there we go. That is Commando. Now
that's it.
there's a Russian remake of this. I think it was only 2009. I think it was made, and it's pretty much shot for shot ish.
Oh yeah.
They got the whole tooling up scene and everything. So yeah, here come the stuntmen. Too many pages.
Yeah, apparently there was like more stuntmen than there were regular cast or something like that.
Yeah, there is. It's one of those films. Awesome films. That's how you can tell it's a great action film. It's literally double. And there's Richard Warlock of Halloween 2. Right, and then we fade to black. Yes, the days of a great end credit song indeed. Very much missed.
Yep.
Let's rock.
That's my walkout song, man.
Yeah, let's get pumped. I want to go for a fight now. Let's go to the pub. No, I don't think I saw any other famous names. Oh, stunt coordinator was Benny Dobbins, who also did Red Heat, but he died in Red Heat of a heart attack when he was setting up in the snow. Hey, Jason from Backtrack Cinema. There he is.
Hey.
Just done a review of Mr. Majestic with Charles Bronson. Hang on. Have you finished your... Did I see it? I haven't seen your Deadpool or... Have you done the Death Wish 5? I think that. So, yeah. Where's my Deadpool fucking review, Jason? Assistant...
Did the catering.
Yeah, we get some catering. Dolly Grips, Best Boys, Elitesman. There's a Greensman. Who did the catering? Yes, hang on. Special effects.
Cinema catering, Paul Hibbler.
There it is. Yep, cinema catering. Just in time. And then the Grauman Goose pilot, Herb Johnson. You mean it wasn't Ray Dunshong? So, where do we get to? Schwarzenegger, DeVito, Ryman took box office percentage rather than getting paid. They end up with 60%. Nice. I think I'm still working on the sudden input and Deadpool. There we go. I thought I hadn't seen them.
I still got the sound, the song in my head.
I can hear it without having it playing. And it's finished now. There you go. End of the titles. There we go. Epic film.
My favorite, man.
Yes, I must have seen this. Yeah, it must be at least 30 times at least.
I couldn't tell you how much I've seen this movie.
Yeah.
It'd be a stab in the dark to even guess.
But yeah, it's probably... I think I watch it more than the Terminator ones, because
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Terminator 2 is 2.5... Well, it's 2 hours, 10 minutes just for the theatrical cut. So. And then, this is 86 minutes. Done. I guess Terminator's just over an hour and a half, but...
Was it?
Yeah, it's not bad for going. Oh, what's this? So, yeah, no wonder Arnold wants the twin sequels. Yeah, he probably won't get such a good offer on that one because what he did, Ivan Reitman did, Twins, Kindergarten Cop, and Junior.
Oh, you know what? I'm going to change Eraser to Junior.
Yeah, I'm going to take Junior's his worst film.
I forgot about that. I was looking to see.
I've only seen that movie at least
it's definitely
3
Junior.
times. Once in the cinema, once on video, and then once a couple of years last year, I think it was. I thought, I haven't seen that in a while. Let's watch that. And yes,
that's probably the only one I don't watch.
Yeah, I don't think I'll ever watch it again.
That's why I forgot about it.
Damn right, I have to be PC now. No fucking swearing.
I forget that exists, I guess. No
more drinking on my streams. No more showing the film. I gotta behave myself now. There we go. Now I'm in the money.
Well, that's true, eh? Yeah.
I'll be lucky to see a tenner in like a year.
I remember you saying that you didn't care about the money.
That wasn't me. That was someone else.
Oh, okay. You changed it to that's right.
I said I'm only here for the money. Stand around. Thank you.
My buddy got like $4 from YouTube once.
Oh,
$4, like $4 for something. I can't remember what he makes music and stuff. So something like that. Anyways, he made $4.
Yeah,
Happy about it.
Well, this is the third time I've applied. They didn't like all the adverts I used to upload because I was just cutting and pasting adverts, so they didn't like that. They said it was other people's stuff.
Right.
So I stopped doing that for a month, and plus edited some to make it look good. Okay. But then so I can bring those back now. Oh, here we go. Yeah, you are gonna.
Oh, well, you can
this Saturday. Jingle All the Way director Brian Levant. It's going to be on the show. You can tell him that yourself.
Listen. Arnie punches out a reindeer in that movie. That's got to be better than Junior.
Yeah, I used to hate Jingle All the Way when it first came out. I wouldn't watch it, but then I watch it every year now. I love it.
I never hated it. It's one of my favorite Christmas movies.
You said A. You went all Canadian for a bit.
I do say A often. Thanks for noticing, eh?
When you start getting paid, Gareth, you can do the watch parties. Just don't show the TV. Yeah. Well, they must have looked because they have to have manually check. And I guess because
it's not like it's
if it hasn't been
with the sound and somebody could watch it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. If it hasn't been flagged during the watching, a couple have in the early days, close-ups and stuff like that.
Right.
And then the Burbs this time last year was cut short because it was too close, but so far, but we'll see. I'm trying not to change, but because I don't think I could make much more money if I did change.
Once the man gets a hold of you and you start making the dough, everything goes out the window.
Well, that is, I could go woke. No drinking, no swearing, no violent films.
Why even do it if you know?
Oh, there you go. Good. Right. Change it to collateral damage. That's all right.
Okay, that's easier to take.
Well, Andrew Davis is still a maybe, so he still couldn't turn up. We shall see if he comes back. So you have to watch what you say. Only my opinion matters.
That's right. All hail King Gareth.
Thank you.
I laughed. We bowed to Tasties. I was dying.
I'm in charge now.
Yeah.
Right then, we finally made it to the credit up in the chat. So I can carry up with the rest of your day now. Hang on, is that Death Wish I can see in the background on the top shelf?
Was that the fifth? That's Mike from the Fifth Beatle.
Yep.
Interested in if I'm Irish and he's paying attention a lot to me tonight. What's happening, Mike?
Top of the world.
Scottish, by the way. Scottish. Thank you.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Get it right or you'll be offended. We don't want anyone offended.
No.
I wouldn't sleep tonight if I offended someone.
My girlfriend's Irish, though.
There you go. Sometimes you pick up the accent.
Oh. My mother's from Nova Scotia, so my mother's accent was crazy. So if you can understand what I'm saying, I'm happy.
Oh yeah, well, I can I definitely understand you with all the A's and everything.
I am an English dude, or an English speaking person living in Quebec, which is predominantly French, right? So
yeah, I guess it is, isn't it? Yeah.
I got a different accent than the rest of Canada.
You're an outcast in your own country.
Yeah, I am, man. They don't like Quebec, the rest of Canada.
Well, isn't that where most of Van Damme's characters come from?
That's right. Yeah. Watching, what was it? Maximum Risk. He's from Quebec. Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, because he's from the Bayou for a hard target, and then all the way up in Quebec.
That's one of my favorite things is Van Damme's names in the movies. Alain Gauthier and Chance Boudreau and all these names. I know people with all these names.
Oh, nice. The only bit I remember from Collateral is the scene where he crashes the press office and shouts, "I'll show you fucking collateral damage." I must admit, I haven't seen that for a while.
No, me neither.
It's not. If it had gone full Commando, it might be awesome.
Not one of the best ones.
No.
It's on the end of the list.
Yeah.
With the 6th day and everything.
Jay's doing the 6 days some point.
I mean, it's not bad. It's just not the greatest.
It's not great, no, but it's all right. It's a good sci-fi film.
It's the only Arnie movie that I have, and I got like a bunch of copies of all the ones that I do have. And the 6th day is the only one I have that's sealed. So,
oh, nice. I got a Terminator one from 2002 is sealed. I think that was the only one I have. Yeah, that's a shame. Oh, it's just in time for the end. Kells is here.
What's happening, baby?
Yeah. So Mike, alleged friend, has got something better to do than join me for Twins next Friday.
Oh, that's nice, eh?
he's going on a holiday or a night away, so he'd rather do that than spend time with me for an hour and a half.
How dare he?
I know. I should. How do I block him?
You're building up. You're racking up the enemies, man. I think you.
Oh yeah, I might make him. I should make him my nemesis for dropping me in it.
You didn't see Al here. I didn't see Al show up and
give
you a hard time.
Maybe I blocked him as well. I can't remember. I blocked so many. JT, Al, Mike.
JT's a cool dude. I don't know if JT's listening. Hey, JT, he's a cool dude, man.
No, he's not. He's
all right.
You've seen those videos he posted about me earlier.
I thought it was hilarious.
His real accent slipping out. Yeah, I don't know if I've got you down for anything. I'll have to check this. But right, let's wrap this up because I'm gonna go watch Raw Deal now, ready for tomorrow.
Good up, man.
I gotta catch up. So yes, thanks to Rob for always joining me.
Thanks for having me, man.
You and Jeff are fighting for competition over the amount of times you've been on.
Wow. I think he's just I think people are just giving me some kind of like a chance at the moment.
Don't forget you can vote for non-horror YouTuber of the month that Rob, I think you're winning at the moment.
I think we're tied.
Is it tied?
Well, I think last time I checked it was like 4-4.
I think it was 4-3 last time I counted, but I haven't done today's votes, so we'll see at the end.
I think it's 4-4 now. I think somebody said
take bribes. So
somebody said it was Winnow Bronson all day long. So,
oh, that bastard! Jeff's got friends in high places. That's unfortunate.
He definitely deserves it. So,
but yeah, we shall see in 3 weeks or 2 weeks. It's a short month.
I got some videos coming out. I got some videos planned to come out soon, so I'm going to try to build up my arsenal the best I can before the deadline.
Videos are the best things to do. North Star T, I think it is. North. And all the best, guys. Take care, friends. Hopefully see some people tomorrow.
Later, man.
So thanks to Rob. And thanks to Arnie for making that film. So
yes,
we'll see you next time.
All right, man.